Hey. Snoop, snoop. Snoop, snoop. Snoop, snoop. How's it going, Wreckateers? My name's WreckitBeckett, your #1 fan holder. Anyway. I don't know which way to take that. Welcome, guys, to Wreck-It Weekend, episode 36. And, basically if you've seen my, pretty much any of my, what do you want to call them, social medias, you're seeing that I'm basically, pretty much up for moving to Brighton, because, I don't know, it's a weird thing, like, there's a reason that I want to go there, but it seems weird because it's like a random place to kind of go. But I'm going to explain to you why I keep saying about it. Basically, by early 2018 at the latest, I say this time next year, I'm hoping to be moved there, and hopefully it'll go well. But who knows, anything can happen. Basically, my reasons are, because I'm going to set some stuff over this so you can see. Basically, I'm moving out of this town that I'm in into, like, going to Brighton will put me into a creative environment where I'm going to feel like I'm a lot more in place, if that makes sense. I'm going to feel like I'm more in a creative environment, because as being a creator, like making videos, being in like a town like this where there's just no creativity whatsoever, I just feel like moving to Brighton is going to be where I'm going to get to really express my creativeness, and well, I feel a lot more in place, because there's a lot of YouTubers that live in Brighton as well. I know a lot of people have moved there, and it seems like a thing people do with YouTubers. PewDiePie did it. Alfie lives there. Zoe lives there. Zoe's not originally from there either. I think Alfie's from, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get off topic though. So a lot of people have moved there, but I feel like that's where I want to go as well, because it's such a creative place, creative environment. There's so much creative stuff that's around the town itself, and you go outside, there's always going to be something to do. There's always, you know, there's mini golf. There's like, you know, there's a pier to go on. You know, there's such great scenery. Yeah. So yeah, I want to move to Brighton because of the creativeness. I feel like I'm going to fit in better, being a creative person and a creator. I feel like if I went out on the streets and vlogged, which I don't do anyway, because I'm not that good at that yet. I feel like, you know, everyone wants to take it as a normal thing. It's like, oh, he's vlogging. You know, it'd be like being stared at like, what's he doing? So yeah, and I feel you can go out, and there's so many places you can go. Like, I can't like take it off the top of my head, but I know for a fact that there is always something you can do there. And then, say if, I don't know, it's not a great day in Brighton or something, like weather-wise, whatever. London's literally like down the road, like an hour and a half away or something like that, if that, on a train. So that would cost much. I could go to London easy. I could go to the YouTube space if there's some sort of event in London I want to go to. I could go to that, because it's literally closer to me if I was living in Brighton than I am where I live now. So yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to update you guys on that. By the end of this year and early next year, I'm hoping to have gone to Brighton. I'm going to Brighton soon for a weekend. I'm going to vlog it as well, guys, so you can see what I'm on about, basically. And after that, if I feel like I need more than a weekend to really get into the place, I'm going to go for hopefully a week or so, and then further down the line go for another week, and then a little bit more down the line go for another week, and then from what I've got there I can make a decision, because it is an expensive place, but you know, if it makes you happy being somewhere, it doesn't matter what, you know. I know people say it all the time, it's like, oh yeah, well, I've got to do this, so I can't do what you do. Trust me, I get that more than anything. But if something makes you unhappy, guys, or you live somewhere that makes you unhappy, honestly, you have the freedom to do something about it. I wouldn't have believed this coming out of my mouth even like a year ago. People always say you don't do something that makes you unhappy. Like, if you your job, quit your job. You know, that's easy for people to say, but it is true. You gotta do what makes you happy, and if you don't live in a happy place, or you don't live in a place that makes you happy, do something about it. And that's what I intend to do when I move to Brighton. And if it doesn't work out, I've always got home to come back to, so either way, you know, I can come back. It's just a step in the process of my life that I want to go through. I'm hoping it does work out though, because it's something I feel quite passionate about. It's getting to Brighton. Yeah, I think that's basically that. That's why I want to go. Just basically so I feel like I fit in a more creative environment, around creative people. So in such a creative place, and you got the beaches, you got the pier, you got the burnt down pier as well, which it's a cool little thing to have that's out there. It's a burnt down pier, but it looks so cool. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. I don't really know about the history of Brighton, but I know that's where I can see my life going now, basically, as a creator and as doing, making myself happy, basically. So yeah, guys, don't forget that though. If it's something that you're not happy about, you have the freedom to change it. You can do it. If something's not making you happy, do something about it, because you can. Whether it's job, where you live, anything you do, friends, whatever. Yeah, so I think that's basically what I came on to say. Just literally, so I put it on social media quite a bit, and like Instagram, Facebook, my Snapchats and that, all in the description, by the way. Yeah, and I thought, it's not fair to just put it on social media. I may as well talk to you guys about it. That's why I chose to do a Record Weekend this week instead of a vlog. So I didn't vlog today. I think that's basically it. If I do, when I do go to Brighton for that weekend, I need to get an SD card for that underwater waterproof GoPro-ish camera I got, because that'll be cool to get some underwater shots if I can. If I'm allowed to hang it off the side of the pier or something, get some underwater shots, that'd be cool. If not, just chuck it in, and yeah, you get the idea. I think that's basically all there is to say, guys. I think my camera looks a bit dodgy. I'm not sure, maybe it was contrast or something. I don't know. So yeah, as I say, I will be vlogging it when I go to Brighton. I think what I might have to do is vlog the days, put the clips onto my laptop, and then when I get home, I'll put them onto my PC and edit them. So I don't think my laptop's going to be good enough to edit on. It's not that kind of a laptop. That's basically it. I'm thinking of streaming off the PS4 soon. Maybe later today, or maybe sometime on the weekend. Maybe Saturday night. I'm thinking of doing I don't know, I've been playing the Uncharted. So I've played Uncharted 4. That's the first Uncharted game I played. It's man, I got to play the others to see how the characters came around and that. Because Uncharted 4 on its own got me into the characters and got me into loving the franchise. So I played number 1. It's amazing seeing how Nate and Elena met and all that. And this is a completely changed topic, I know. But yeah, just seeing everything they went through is so cool. So I might live stream some Uncharted 2. I think I'm coming up to the end of that though, so I might just go straight on to Uncharted 3 if I do complete it on stream. Oh yeah, and basically Shadow Warrior 2 is now going to be a side game on the channel, because I don't know, it's lost the it's lost the feel that the first Shadow Warrior had. If it was Shadow Warrior, the first one was more of an adventure and I was actually going to do something, whereas this one I just seem to jump between levels, slicing demons up and do something for some reason. It's very, I don't know, it's fun in parts, but it's got quite boring lately. So I've got 2 videos up at the minute. I have had to throw one away because of my my own recording software, which I'm not going to be using anymore. I'm using OBS now, by the way. I think, to me, it seems like it's lowered the quality a little bit, but I don't think it's lowered the quality, but it seems like it's not as smooth. But I don't know, that's just an OBS thing. I've got the best settings that I can give, so hopefully that will all be good. So yeah, we're back to having normal videos. So yeah, what I was saying, Shadow Warrior 2 is going to become a side episode. Shadow Warrior 2 is going to become a side game, so you're going to see less of that, but I'll still keep it every, I don't know, over 2 weeks or something. I've got 2 videos up on it at the minute, so I'm going to start doing another game, a main game alongside Dead Space. I haven't really decided what that is yet. That could be the Silent Age, depending on how long that game is. I've got part 3 of that up, so you've got part 2 and part 3 of that to look forward to. I know, because Dead Space is horror, so I might do something non-horror and something more, I don't know, maybe something more story-based. We'll see what happens though. So I'm looking forward to doing a brand new series and keeping Shadow Warrior 2 on the side. If I never complete that game, then I know, never complete it. But if you guys want more, then just make sure you let me know, because it is fun, but when you're kind of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and if it was like that, it just gets boring. So I don't really want to play anything that gets boring. So I'm a little bit let down with Shadow Warrior 2 after the first one was so good. it's kind of a repeat of Shadow Warrior 1, but this time you haven't got Hoji, you got a girl. I can't remember what her name is, but everything seems more just like, oh, go and do this, then come back. Oh, great. Like Shadow Warrior 1 felt like more of an adventure, and I was actually chasing something, so I don't know, yeah, we'll just see from that anyway. I'll probably leave a poll on Twitter or something if for the next main series, because there's a lot of options, because there's been a Steam sale lately, and I bought more than I should have. So yeah, there is a lot of options, so that'd be cool. Dead Space is up to episode 25 now, as I made it today. Well, today's Thursday as I'm recording this. This is Saturday for you. Yeah. So Dead Space is on chapter 8. I think there's 12 chapters. My friend Smackers Gamer told me that, so that game is taking quite long, but at the same time I am enjoying it and it's scary as fuck, but I do want to get it over and done with now, so I want to move over to the next horror, because I'm looking forward to doing the next horror, guys. It's a sequel. Well, it's actually not a sequel, it's actually the first game, the first episode, not the first episode, it's like the first installment to a game series of the other games. It's like there's the first one, second one, third one, but it's not 1, 2, 3. You'll see what I mean when I come around to it. I did the second one first. That's a hint. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, guys. This is a little bit long. So yeah, I'm so far ahead on videos anyway. I'm up to the 1st of May on scheduled videos. I've got more passion than ever for YouTube right now, and I love it. I'm spending a lot more time editing videos to give you guys the best quality. So yeah, I think that's basically it, guys. That's why I want to move to Brighton anyway. Just being in a creative environment, feeling like I actually fit in somewhere, because I don't get that feeling here. And trying to move on to a happy life, being around, the seaside and all that, and going back to the roots basically, because I'm from Devon anyway. So heading back down that way would be cool. So yeah, guys, I think that's basically it for this record again. If there's anything I've forgotten to tell you right now, I will leave it in the comments anyway, or the description. So don't forget to check them, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to wreck that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become a Wreckateer, and I will see you as always next week with whatever the heck I do next. Catch you later, guys. I love you.